Cohen, and over the summer I had the opportunity to raft through the Grand Canyon on the Colorado River with 21 other amazing women. Our trip was led by Miss Peterson, our English teacher, also known as our den mother, and each day was another awesome, different experience. So this trip exposed all of us to the beauty that is the canyon, and something that I can't describe, which I'll just call canyon magic. But being exposed to this canyon magic made all of us fall completely in love with it, and I hope I can try to make you guys fall in love with it too. Every morning, we spent 15 minutes to an hour in complete silence on our rafts, just so we could observe the world around us, which is extremely surreal when you're in the Grand Canyon. It looks like a movie. So this time allowed us to just observe the beauty, but also just be alone with ourselves. Every night, we got to see sunsets like this. Every day we stopped for lunch in a different place. We would stop at a beach or a cave or a ledge. Everywhere we were, it was gorgeous, and for that 30 minutes, it was ours, and we got to be there and we got to enjoy it. So as you can probably see, the canyon is extremely beautiful. It's considered one of the 7 wonders of the world, and it attracts 5 million people per year. On either sides of the canyon, you can see 1.7 billion years of geological history, which goes to prove that we don't even exist in geological time, which is kind of a crazy perspective to have. Along with this, the canyon is home to 70 species of mammals, 25 species of reptiles, 250 species of birds, and 5 species of amphibians. But beyond its environmental importance and its beauty, the canyon now holds a special place in my heart and in the hearts of all my fellow women warriors. Every day, we got to run rapids, we got to hike, we got to laugh, we got to play, and we got to enjoy each other's company. But it didn't come without its challenges. The air was extremely hot, and the only refuge from the air was the freezing cold water. Blisters were unavoidable, sunburns were unavoidable, homesickness was unavoidable, and sand was everywhere. Nonetheless, every challenge we faced, we figured it out, and that's what the canyon does to you. Because there's nowhere for you to hide. So instead of going inside when it's really hot, you have to figure it out. So Miss Peterson decided to get in a raft and submerge the raft in the ice cold water, but she was fine because she was in the raft. So we either figured it out, or we worked it out, or you just toughed it out. Either way, everyone emerged victorious in the end. Being in the canyon for us was the ultimate disconnect from society. We still had each other, but we were completely disconnected from our technology and from the busyness and the competitive nature of the society that we live in. So at home, when we're here at home, we try to better ourselves by enrolling in a ton of AP classes or involving ourselves in as many sports as we can. Usually that results in nothing but stress. In the canyon, we didn't try to do anything. We just relaxed and we ate delicious food, and in turn made us all better people because there's nowhere to hide. So your true self does come out in the canyon. This allowed us to make these unbreakable bonds that you couldn't make anywhere else, that we'll still have today and still have for the rest of our lives. The thing in the canyon that we really do, even without trying, is we listen to nature. Instead of letting nature compliment us or just observing nature, we listen to it, we let it teach us, and we learn. One of those experiences that bonded us so well was the Little Colorado River. The Little Colorado River is a side river to the Colorado River. It's much warmer and it's much bluer, and it's held sacred by many Native people. So what we did is we hiked up to the river on day 4 by Chip, and we put our life jackets on our butts, and we rafted down the river like so. So we had a ton of fun in the river that day, but the river contains a lot more importance than just the fun. Native Americans have been living in the Grand Canyon for the past 12,000 years. Today, 5 tribes still remain: the Hopi tribe, Navajo, Hualapai, Paiute, and Havasupai. All of these tribes hold the Little Colorado River extremely sacred. This is a photo of what is called the confluence, which is where the green of the Colorado River meets the blue of the Little Colorado River, which is held extremely sacred. Many of these tribes also believe that at the top of the river is where life originates, and they believe that the water that flows through the canyon also flows through each one of their tribal members. So it's extremely sacred, so it's not something that should be messed with. What makes all of this happen, what makes all this possible, is what I call canyon magic. something that I can't describe and is pretty intangible, but when you're in it, there's no way to not feel it. It's everywhere. Writer Terry Tempest Williams explains this better than I ever could. It's strange how deserts turn us into believers. I believe in walking in a landscape of mirages because you learn humility. I believe in living in a land of little water because life is drawn together. And I believe in the gathering of bones as a testament to spirits that have moved on. If the desert is holy, it is because it is a forgotten place that allows you to remember the sacred. Perhaps that is why every pilgrimage to the desert is a pilgrimage to the self. There is no place to hide, and so we are found. Wilderness courts our souls. This canyon magic brings out your true self, and it makes you stronger. And for that reason, I'm so thankful that we got to go to the canyon. So, 22 women, including myself, got to experience this awesome place. And so many other people have too. These Native American people live there, and this place that we all hold so sacred is in extreme danger. A few years ago, a project was proposed called the Grand Canyon Escalade by a construction company. What they'd like to do is to build a small city at the top of the canyon at the rim, build a gondola that will bring 10,000 people a day to the base of the canyon. Yeah, I know. And build a boardwalk at the bottom, right at the confluence, where there'll be an amphitheater, restaurants, hotels, and completely commercialize the beauty of the canyon. Yeah, I see your faces. It's terrible. At first thought, it might not sound terrible, but it's going to do so many things. First, it's going to take away that sacred feeling for all of us that love to visit the canyon. Ms. Peterson told me the other day that the canyon is her favorite place in the entire world, and if this project continues, she's never going to go back. So it's going to take away the sacredness for us, and it's also going to take away the sacredness for the Native people, not to mention their homes. History is repeating itself once again, and Native American people are not being treated fairly. They're being offered money for this project, which is something that they can't turn down because of the hardships that Native people go through. And lastly, it's going to destroy the environment. Every day after a meal, we spent 10 minutes searching the ground for what we call micro trash. A little crumb that fell from your Oreo, or a little piece of tin foil, and every single piece of tin foil was picked up. So imagine what 10,000 people who aren't looking for micro trash are going to do to our environment. Destroy it. That's what they're going to do. This is a foot in the Colorado River, and after this project happens, it's going to look something like this. It's going to have trash everywhere. There's going to be people everywhere too, completely changing it. So what can we do? Projects have already been started. There's petitions you can sign, so you can support these protests. Go to the protests, sign the petitions. This project has been proposed multiple times, and it has been turned down, thankfully, but will continue to be proposed again. And we can share our stories. Obviously, if you haven't been to the canyon, you haven't experienced its importance, you can't tell your story, but we can. There are like 4 or 5 of us in here that we can. And I do encourage you to visit the canyon and experience it. Obviously, it's a lot easier said than done, but it's something that I believe that everyone should have a chance to see. And so you can love the canyon as much as I do. Thank you.